Another show wrap with Big Ray Roberts today, and we'll actually start at the end of the show because that's when the news came out that Lawrence Jackson, defensive end, had been traded from the Seahawks to Detroit for an undisclosed draft pick. Ray, seems like a no-brainer, especially after the Bomber trade earlier this week.
Yeah, and I think in that situation you get it's almost a push. So you get two guys that were former first-round draft picks, kind of underproduced. One, though, is a little bit bigger. I think it'll serve our system better, or the system better here. And then Lawrence Jackson just kind of underproduced, didn't really do anything, and so it wasn't that big of a deal to lose him.
Meanwhile, Brett Favre mania grips the entire ESPN community over the last 24 hours or so, and the thing that jumped out to me as everybody kept praising him is that there's a real similarity here between Brett Favre and Allen Iverson. I know it sounds weird, but every time Allen Iverson said practice, we talking about practice, all I could think of is, even though he never said the words, Brett Favre was acting like he was saying, training camp? We talking about training camp? Not a game, but training camp? Tell me what the difference is, Ray, other than that Iverson had the gall and the ability to actually say it.
Well, one of the things that ended up being the hot topic is that there is a racial overtone to it. I think one is that Allen Iverson has tattoos and cornrows and an entourage and wears his hat backwards. And Brett Favre has the cool 5 o'clock shadow, lives in the Midwest, wears Wrangler jeans and puts a chew in his mouth every now and then. So he looks like the good old American Midwest guy. And I don't know that that's the reason, but that's part of the reason.
I think we're on the same page on that one. Check out the podcast page for all the details, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.